Hi, and welcome to my new video. I'm still a bit sick. I'm sure you have seen my latest video. My editor, he was kind of keeping you updated, like, I'm really sick and I'm really stressed out because school is literally destroying my life right now. Or it's just me, I don't know. Anyway, so the Let's Play has to wait a bit, but I didn't want to keep you waiting for that long. I don't want to make a filler video, but I don't know, so I just picked a topic I really like to talk about, and I'm gonna make a video about that. So, yeah. As you may know from the title, I'm gonna talk about students that are super annoying and that I generally don't like. I'm probably one of them. I'm not any better than them, so don't worry, I'm not a hypocrite or anything. I can identify myself with many of these types of students. So, student number one. Those kind of students who always try to be their best friends of the teachers. It's okay if you treat your teacher with respect and if you're trying to have a good relationship with them, but sometimes they seem to forget that these people are your teachers, not your parent, not your best friend, nothing like that. Like, they are your teachers, they're doing their job. And for example, I have this dude in my class, he's being cheesy nice, not this really nice, but really cheesy nice. He's always like, yeah, what are you doing on the weekend? And hey, beautiful dress and stuff. That's something you can do, as long as you keep it decent. And he's not like that. He's like, all the time he's like, yeah, you're looking so beautiful and handsome today, which is kind of weird because he's like 17 or 18 and the teachers are above 40 or 50 years old. I don't know. I'm getting along with my teachers. We usually talk about some normal stuff such as school stuff and just the normal things. And I don't know, the best way to get along with your teachers is just agree with them or disagree with them. Just be yourself. And if they don't like you, that's no problem, as long as you don't get on their bad side. Just because a teacher doesn't like you doesn't mean you're on their bad side. You're really on their bad side when you're really provoking it, and I don't do that. And you shouldn't do that as well. Sure, look, everyone has this class clown in their class, and they're always like, oh my god, it's so fun when he's doing stuff, or she, I don't know. If you're an adult, or as soon as you're an adult, you're gonna regret that you didn't really spend your time with studying and doing your homework. I have to really get myself together to still do my stuff for school, but I don't know, if you're just getting distracted by other things, it's gonna be so filled with regret. Like, you're gonna sit there like, oh my god, for real now? I don't know. Then there's also the type of students who are always snitching on others. Just, for example, when half of the class or more than half of the class is not having their homework, and at the end of the class, some certain student is raising their hand, the teacher hasn't said anything yet about homework, it's raising their hand, it's like, yeah, aren't you gonna collect the homework? Look, I understand, I completely understand. I've been like that sometimes as well. Of course, you really spend hours on this thing and you really put your heart and soul into it. You want that kind of appreciation, but you can wait for the next class, like for the next day, or just wait a bit so everyone has time to catch up. Whoever doesn't catch up, it's their fault, really. But whoever really wants to try, you really should give them a chance. I learned that by myself. I had one or two friends and I was like, maybe I shouldn't be like that. And I don't know, sometimes I'm also one of the students who doesn't have their homework, so I know the struggle of both sides, and that's pretty good because that means I can understand each side pretty good and pretty well, and I can be the ambassador of each side and help each other out, which is not the case. I'm not an ambassador, I wish I was. Okay, third type of students is a trouble student. Okay, like I said earlier, trouble students, we all know them. And with trouble student, I don't mean students who blow up the toilet or, I don't know, destroy a computer, but maybe I shouldn't say trouble student. How about class clown? Yeah. I actually love class clowns. We have one in our class and he's amazing. He's just the best. And if you're in a class that is really boring, you're having 2 hours of this class, for example, maths or history, then this could come in handy, you know, when he's just doing some goofy and silly things. But for example, when you're really trying to focus on your studies and your work, because for example you're gonna write an exam soon, or it's just important, and then he's distracting you, and on one hand you're loving it as hell because you know, funny and stuff, and on the other hand you're hating it because you just want some peace and quiet, and then you're between telling him to shut up and just laughing about it. And each side has their negative and positive things, you know. If you're laughing with him, you're getting some recognition, some will laugh with you, but others will be annoyed by you. But if you tell him to shut up, many people will be annoyed by you, and the only good thing you will have is that you have some peace and quiet to study, which is actually a bit more valuable than having fun at class, which is actually pretty stupid. We spend 70% of our entire childhood in a school, and all we do is crying and whining and complaining about it. Like, everyone tells us to enjoy our childhood and stuff, yet we're spending it at a place where we literally have to decide over our future. Like, we're not ready for this. We're not ready. Like, I know so many people who have to figure out how to handle their own mental health and their own problems. They're not ready to decide things for their future. It's all happening too soon. And I mean, if you're in the kindergarten, you get to enjoy your childhood. And then suddenly elementary school, which is still kind of okay if you have the right teachers and if you have the right friends. But as soon as you get to high school and middle school and senior school and stuff, you're gonna be there like, well, I hope a bus will hit me tomorrow. Like, I don't know. You know, back in the day, in the 1980, all the kids were hoping that it would snow the next day so you can build a snowman. And today's kids just want to be hit by a bus and just want to die. That's a lot about society. That was a joke. No, but I don't know. It's important to make friends at school so you can get through it and not alone. But you shouldn't put friends over school at some point. You only do it if you're 100% sure that this friend or these friends will stay by your side for a very long time. But if you know, really know deep down in your heart that this friendship will not last, then don't risk it. Even though it's a very hard time, we have to be responsible for our own doings and our own choices. So no matter how hard it is right now, we have to believe in ourselves, and we have to put trust and faith in the things we do, no matter how stupid they may be. So have fun at school, but don't overdo it. Just bring chocolate milk to school. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. I totally went off topic again. Never mind. See you later, alligator. I don't know. I hope I'll get to upload a video soon. My editor and I are gonna play together soon again, and we're gonna record the episode. My throat is getting sore again, so I'll have to go downstairs and make some tea. So, yeah.